Second?
Thank you. I have a first and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
With that, the motion passes. The next item, item 3, is approval of minutes from our May 25th, 2021. Wow.
I
Meeting.
move to approve after reading through all of them for a while.
For a while.
I have a slight change.
I do too. Go ahead.
On page 5 of 9, the 4th paragraph from the bottom, last sentence, it currently states, before moving forward to an intensified use was to meet the conditions, and the was to should be replaced with they must. So it would read, before moving forward to intensified use, they must meet the conditions.
All right. I have one on page 6, the 4th paragraph from the top. It says driving, and it should say driveway.
Oh, I did see that. Now that you say that.
That one makes more sense with driveway now. Anybody else have any other discussion? I need a second to that motion. Did you made
Yes, I move to approve as amended.
as amended, all right?
I'll second. Sure, I can second it.
All right. All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Right, with that, minutes are approved. Next item is a site plan review for 187, who knows what, Sandhill Parkway Northeast for Quick Trip. Erin, you are up.
Quick Trip is requesting a site plan review for a new 9,195 square foot commercial building in the Elevage development. This site plan is for a motor vehicle service station with no repair facilities. This is a permitted use in the MXU mixed use district, which is the current zoning for this parcel. There will be 23 fuel pumps on site, 3 of those pumps being diesel. City staff reviewed the site plan as seen in Exhibit C. It's been determined the site plan meets city code requirements, and staff supports the configuration, architectural standards, lighting, and landscaping in the proposed plan. The city engineer is in the process of reviewing the stormwater and drainage plans. The city engineer comments will not change the site plan. However, comments will need to be satisfactorily addressed prior to the issuance of a building permit. Engineering items include but are not limited to stormwater calculations, NPDES construction permit, and project specifications complying with the East Bethel Engineering Manual. The architectural design is attached in Exhibit B. The building exterior is comprised of brick with a secondary brick trim. This structure meets the B3 highway business requirement of a minimum of 20% of the facade facing the public right-of-way being glass. The architectural design meets the requirements set forth in city code. And then these are all of the architectural specifications. The landscaping plan meets the requirements of city code and is attached in Exhibit D. If the plantings and grass are not completed prior to the issuance of the certificate of occupancy, the applicant will be required to establish an escrow account to ensure completion no later than 8 months after the issuance of the CO. The city engineer will establish the amount of required landscape escrow. Motor vehicle service station regulations. The zoning ordinance section 10-24 motor vehicle service station addresses the general development requirements for a motor vehicle service station. Staff has reviewed these requirements and found this site plan adequately addresses all requirements. The parking and lighting plan is shown in the site plan. The site plan shows 21 parking stalls, which includes 2 accessible stalls. This meets the requirement of city code and is shown in Exhibit C. The circumference of the parking lot includes 12 pole lights with additional lighting on the building and under the canopies. In addition to lighting under the canopies also have LED strips on the outer edge to illuminate the rest of the paved area. The lighting plan not only provides sufficient lighting for the site, but also creates increased safety on the site. Lighting is shown as in Exhibit C. And then the sign plan is the next one. Here's the location map of where all the signs will be. The sign plan shows that there will be branded signage on the building and pump stations as well as directional signage. There is also a proposed monument sign with an electronic display. The proposed sign plan meets the city code requirements. The sign plan is shown in Exhibit E. Staff recommends that the commission review the site plan and make a recommendation of approval to city council with the conditions set forth in resolution 2021 XX for the draft and its accompanied exhibits. And then here are the signs.
Is that it, Aaron?
Yep.
Okay. Would somebody like to make a motion to approve this site plan, and then we'll discuss it?
I'll make a motion to approve site plan review 187 Sand Hill Parkway, Lot 1, Block 1, Elvidge, East Bethel, First Edition, Quick Trip.
Thank you. Do I have a second?
I'll second.
Thank you. All right, commissioners, does anybody have any questions, comments, anything regarding this project? Terry?
I just have a curiosity question. It's nothing to do with approving or not, but on the right elevation, there are these 3 windows that show diagonal cross members on the bottom. Those 3 windows to the right of the
Oh, by the
art.
door there? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just wondering why that?
Oh, why they're the only ones that have those
Are
cross?
those actually diagonal mullions? And it's kind of interesting, but I don't understand it, why they're there.
So, that I actually don't know. No one's ever asked me before.
Leave it to Glenn.
Wow. I can get to the bottom of that for you.
Just a curiosity.
It might just be a design feature that we're playing around with on some of our glass features. I don't know. That's a good one.
Okay.
Does this have a car wash?
It does not. There's not enough lot depth to hold on.
That's what I thought, but you do have, one of the signs in one of the descriptions does have a car wash sign.
Okay. The sign package was probably stock out of our people in the cross.
Okay.
So we'll make that modification and get a new one and make sure there's not a car wash sign in there.
Yeah, it's Exhibit E has the car wash building letters and the car wash sign.
Wanda,
Yes.
for the record, can we have them go?
Oh, I'm sorry. Yep.
Your name and address.
Yeah, sorry. So name is Dean George, address is 1626 Oak Street out of La Crosse, Wisconsin, 54602, here on behalf of Quick Trip.
All right. Yep, see, it has the car wash
No,
building
car wash,
letters
yeah.
there.
I wondered that too, because I didn't think it did, and then I saw there was
I
But
figured that.
if you notice on the, on these numbers, like,
Mhm.
so it's got it listed because it looks like it's their standard sign plan that's sent out. But, so it's got the numbers for it, but there is no number, oh, there is a number 3.
Mm-hmm, there is.
Oh, there is, yeah.
There is a number 3 and it goes right into the building.
We'll get that changed.
I didn't think it went in there, but,
Yeah.
okay. Anybody else have any further discussion for this? Any
So
comments?
there's no car wash because of lot size? There's no way to increase that lot size?
I think this is kind of what we have. So the decision was made, either detach the car wash, put it where the diesel island is, or put the diesel island in. And I think the decision we made was, we might get a little bit more traffic, people filling up, cars, campers, construction vehicles, kind of that type of thing, under the diesel island.
Being a resident for just a couple of years, there really aren't too many car washes out here. And as far as I know, the only one that I'm aware of is the one in Ham Lake, and I'd rather contribute to my city expense than other cities. so I was just hoping that we could maybe persuade you into getting the car wash in there. There's no choice at this point, it's a done deal.
Oh, yeah.
Speedway has one, actually.
Yeah, Speedway has
Yeah,
quite a.
Hamley.
No,
Oh,
in
the
East
other
Bethel.
Speedway, yeah.
Yeah, the Speedway on 65 does, the Speedway over on Viking Lexington does not, so,
Okay.
yeah.
I have a motion and a second to this, and I have no further discussion. I'll take a vote. All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? With that, the motion passes and goes to City Council on the 9th, August 9th.
Perfect, thank you.
All right, thank you.
Welcome to EB.
Suzanne, do you have some updates for us? Great, thank you.
Good evening, Planning Commission. I hope this evening finds you all well. I'm Suzanne Urkel. I'm on the City Council liaison for Planning Commission. So in the last month and a half, we've the 2022 budget is out for review for everyone. We chose the name Sand Hill Parkway for that road going up through Elevage, and it's going to go on up through, up to Sims and probably even further than that eventually. We've got Midco Cable is approved for several years. We approved streetlights on 186. We've had 2 dog hearings. We have a fall town hall coming up on November 3rd, so if any of you guys participate in that, have
What's the date?
displays. November 3rd.
Okay.
We'd love to have you have a table there. Night to Unite is next week. We've got RFPs out for a broadband service for East Bethel. That's really exciting, I think. There's been a lot of discussion about a Lever Street, and we are reducing speed limits around Coon Lake, this particular on Edmar Lane. And I just want to remind everybody, we're in a drought, and minimize all the watering if you can, because wells are drying up. Any questions?
Anybody?
Thanks.
All
Thank
right.
you.
Thank
In a
you.
nutshell.
Nice to see everybody.
That was it in a nutshell. Do you have any updates for us?
No update.
No updates? Erin, anything from the city?
Nope, nothing here.
And we should anticipate an in-person meeting again next month.
We'll have an August meeting for sure.
Okay.
All right. With that, motion to adjourn, anybody?
So moved.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Thank you all. That was record, is that our record? Thank you all for coming in.
I think we did